Mr. Coley here, and welcome to the August 2020 edition of ColeyCast, my monthly video message to the Alta community. I really appreciate you tuning in. I am recording this at the beginning of August. We've got a couple weeks leading up to the school year. I am super excited, and I have some important details, some information that I want to share with you all. And just before I move on, I want to remind everyone, if you haven't already done so, be sure to check your email. We have sent you a document that looks like this with much of the information that I'm going to talk about in this video. So be sure to check your email for that. So first day of school, as we've already pushed out to you, is Friday, August 14th. Friday, August 14th, and as you know, we are beginning the school virtually, okay? We're not going to be having in-person instruction to start the year due to the pandemic situation right now, so we will be starting virtually, which means your child is going to be learning, doing a lot using a computer, using a device. If you have a dedicated device at home for your child to use, fantastic. But I want to remind everyone, if your child is going to need to check out a device to be used for virtual instruction, be sure to complete the form that was emailed to you. There was a link that was emailed to you. For those of you who have already done so, thank you so much. We are prepping devices, checking them out to students. If you haven't already done so, but your child is going to need a device, please be sure to fill out that form so we can get those devices ready for you. How are we going to get those devices to you? If the campus is closed, we have set up two different distribution dates. On Monday, August 10th, in the afternoon from 1 to 4, and then on Thursday, August 13th, in the morning from 9 to noon. We're going to be doing that in a drive-through model, very much like we did with the student materials, the belongings pickup that we did in June, that last week of school. You can drive through the front, and if you've got a device, we'll have a staff member meet you with the car, and we'll hand you your device in through your car window. So you don't even have to park, don't have to get out of your car, don't have to park. We can say physically distance and everybody will be safe. But it's incredibly important that you fill out that form before that so that we know who needs a device and we can already have it checked out to you. There is a device loan agreement form that has been emailed to you. If you can have that printed out and completed when you come, that would be fantastic. It'll save us time. If you don't, we'll have blank ones available, but that's something that everybody who checks out a device will have to fill out. So that's the devices. And once again, be sure to check this for all the details in your email. Second thing I want to talk about, this is a big question that I know a lot of you have had, is class placements. How are we going to find out who our child's teacher is this year? Now, in the past, we've had our in-person orientation where everyone came to the new MPR and we found out who the teachers were. We're not going to be able to do that this year. So this year, August 7th, Friday, August 7th in the afternoon, class lists will be posted in the Aries Parent Portal. So in the afternoon of August 7th, you'll be able to log into the Aries Parent Portal and find out whose classroom your child has been placed in. Now, I want to let everyone know that as you know, and I hope you can understand, we have an incredibly large number of variables that we're having to put into play this year, that we're having to factor in. So due to those increased number of variables, this year we are not able to accept any parent requests for placements or for class changes. So I ask for your understanding with that. Again, we're having to really factor in more than we ever have before. So we're not going to be able to accommodate any requests for class changes. So thank you for your understanding in advance for that. So again, August 7th, you'll be able to log in the afternoon to find out who your child's teacher will be. We will send out a reminder on August 7th as soon as those placements are live. All right, next thing is student materials pickup. And once again, I'm going through a lot. Be sure to check this in your email. Student materials pickup. Since your kiddos are going to be working from home to start the year, they're going to need some supplies to work on. In addition to a device, we're going to have workbooks, manipulatives, the things that your students would be using in class. we're going to provide to you. And once again, we have set up some distribution dates very similar to how we did the belongings pickup in June, where we're going to have a different grade level each day where you can do a drive-through model once again. And if you are in this teacher's class, you'll just pull up and say, hi, my student is in this person's class. We will hand you a bag with all of the workbooks, manipulatives, everything that your teacher needs your student to have to work at home. So we've scheduled that for the first full week of school. So Monday the 17th through Friday the 21st in the afternoons from 1 to 4 p.m. So on Monday the 17th, it's going to be our preschool, transitional kindergarten, and first grade from 1 to 4. On Tuesday, it's going to be our SDC classes and our second grade classrooms. Wednesday will be third grade. Thursday will be fourth grade, and fifth grade will go on Friday the 21st. It will be from 1 to 4, once again, using that drive-through model. And once again, throwing a lot of info at you. Be sure to check your email for the document right here. And the last thing I want to just communicate to you is be on the lookout this week for an email from our Educational Services Division to provide a little bit more direction and information on exactly what virtual instruction is going to look like. I want to let everyone know that the virtual instruction that your kiddos are going to see this year is going to look very different from what you saw with distance learning at the end of last year. Last year, there was a lot of assignments that were uploaded and students kind of completed, but they completed them, but there wasn't a whole lot of live interaction with the teacher. That is totally changing this year. In the mornings from 8 to 12, there's going to be a lot of live instruction with your child's teacher. So going to be very different, going to provide for more rigorous learning opportunities. So again, look for a detailed video message. I believe it's going to be a video message coming from our Educational Services Department early this week, giving you all the details on what you can expect so you can start planning for how is it going to look like? What do we need to plan for at home? But I can let you know that we're looking for at the morning, pretty much from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock is going to be that live block of time that students will be participating in some live interaction. So it might be small groups with the teacher, it might be individual with the teacher, it might be whole group with the teacher. There will be some recorded messages, videos as well, but there is going to be live daily interaction with your kiddo's teacher. And then in the afternoon, there will be opportunities for office hours, potential additional small group instruction, students who are receiving some extended services, things like that will happen in the afternoon. But check for an email coming from our Ed Services Department this week. For all the details, be sure to go to our website. We've put all of this here is there. Any updates are going to be on our website. You can check us out on social media. Once again, we are so excited. We wish we were going to be in person, but I have talked with our teachers and I tell you, they are working so hard to get ready for this year, and they cannot wait to get started. They can't, even if it's going to be through a computer screen like this, they cannot wait to see you and meet your kiddos and provide some amazing, fun, virtual learning opportunities for your kiddos until we can see each other in person again. So once again, thank you for watching. Be sure to check your email for this document here, and be safe. And until I see you again, have a great day.